All right, here we are in Workmeister's kitchen. This is for Patrick Tait. We're going to do some spaghetti sauce today. And this is my ex-wife's father's recipe. So my ex-father-in-law. We got some chopped onions, some chopped garlic. We got 3 cloves of that. This is a small to medium-sized onion. We're about to throw it in some olive oil. We've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there heating up. And we'll start with that. Most of you cooks out there know what we want to do is we want to saute this until the onions are transparent. Man, that smells good. So what we'll do is we'll let this saute for a little bit, and once this becomes transparent, I'll see you in a few. All right, here we are with the sauteed onions and garlic. As you can see, the garlic and the onions, well, the onions, I should say, are pretty transparent. They're definitely ready for the next step. Next step is throwing the ground beef in there. I've got the ground beef, and I also add a couple links of Italian sausage. I got the hot today because I want to make it nice and spicy. One of the other things that I need to do when I'm cooking is drink Fireball. Reason why I drink Fireball, Frank, you got to get out of here. Reason why I like to drink Fireball is because it gives me a really good appetite and I can eat like a horse. So anyways, all we got to do now, throw the ground beef in there and take the sausage out of the casing. Usually it comes off pretty easy, but not today. There we go. This stuff is good stuff right here. That's what makes it really taste good. Turn it up a little bit now. Now we want to brown this ground beef and this Italian sausage. Once we get that all done, we want to drain all the fat out of here. This smells awesome. Pat, I hope you're taking note right now because you're definitely going to want to duplicate this recipe in your own house. Or I should say your own kitchen. Because this stuff is awesome. I've been to many Italian restaurants, and one of my favorite things to order when I go to an Italian restaurant is pasta. And I don't think I've had too much better than the stuff I make at home. So what I'll do is I'll get this all browned up, and then I'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, we got this all browned up. Got the sausage mixed up with the ground beef. Looking pretty darn good. Next move now is to transfer it to the big pot. All right, I got the ground beef browned. Already in there is the salt, which is a teaspoon of salt. I put a little bit more because I like a lot of salt. A teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I put a little more because I like the Italian seasoning. A teaspoon of sugar to neutralize the acids from the tomatoes and the tomato sauce. Over here, I got two 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. I got an 8-ounce can of tomato paste. I've got some Hungarian peppers here. There's two of them. I used all the membrane and the seeds from one of them, and I cut all that out from the second one because if you use all the membrane and the seeds, it gets really hot. This is a sweet pepper, kind of like a green pepper. This one just happens to be yellow. They're a little sweeter. They have a different taste, a little better taste. Three small to medium-sized tomatoes chopped up. That's all going inside here. I'm also going to add some. You're supposed to add either a 6 ounces of water or wine. I'm going to use wine. I use Merlot. I don't know. I kind of like the taste of the Merlot. And so I'm going to mix all that together, and then you let that heat up. Get it to the point where it's almost boiling, and then bring it down to a simmer, and let it go for about 3 hours. I'm going to mix all this stuff up and show you what it looks like when it's in the pan simmering. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, here we are. This is what it looks like. All mixed together. Now, in about 3 hours, this will look totally different. And it will be ready. I'm not going to tell you, or talk to you, I should say, about the pasta part of spaghetti, because you don't belong in a kitchen if you don't know how to boil pasta. I'll be back with you in about 3 hours so you can see the finished product. Oh, by the way, Pat, cheers to you. Yummy. Talk to you in a bit.